There's no denying that as time passes, there are more and more freestyle BMX riders at older ages who decide that you don't quit when you get old when you quit. And here we have Clint Millar's 50th birthday edit that is a perfect example of that. Seems like there are more and more riders who are getting back into BMX at an older age or just never stopped, and we truly don't know how old someone can be and continue to ride BMX, and at a high level at that. So today we're going to be reacting to Clint Millar's 50th birthday edit for Colony BMX, and I'm going to leave a link to this BMX Union post as well as the link to this video, because this post on BMX Union has links to the past 11 years or so of birthday edits that Clint has made. Every year since he turned 39, he has made an edit for his birthday, and they have always been good. I reacted to last year's and knew immediately when this came out that I had to check it out. And last year's video was awesome. I can't believe that it's been a year since that video came out, and I just realized that my headphones are not plugged into my computer, but we're only taking one take here. That's all we do. But we are almost ready to react. I just want to read the description on this one, and then we'll get started. It's 5 minutes, 33 seconds on the Colony YouTube channel, and it says, for the 11th year in a row, Clint celebrates his birthday with a new video. Since it's for his 50th, Clint wanted to go the extra mile, so he spent the past few months filming for this one to make it real special. Clint left nothing in the tank whilst filming for this video, so we hope you all enjoy it. Edited by Cooper Brownlee, filmed by Troy Charlesworth, additional footage by Cooper Brownlee. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to the Colony YouTube channel. So, I remember previously, in previous years, before wanting to go all out like this one, Clint would film his birthday edit on his birthday and would make a crazy video every time. So to see him put a couple months into something is going to be awesome. So we're going full screen here. I'm going to shrink myself a little bit, and then we are going to get to reacting. So here we go. Nice music, nice construction. 50, that's funny. Putting a 50 sign on there. Dropping in Clint Millar while slapping the 50, opening it up. Nose pick, hell yeah. Nose to ice to tooth to fakie, so good. Re-nose to toothpick bonk, nose pick whip over the hip. Driving an old car. Nice song. Down whip, I think he 450'd before that. I looked down and missed it. Nose pick over the step up spine. Canadian, the sub, that's gnarly. Oh yeah. Nose to tooth, no footer to fakie. Clint kills us so hard. Foof, ice, tap, ice over the spine. Hell yeah. Love that trick. 270 tap, iced fakie. Love it. Is that opposite toothpick? Yeah, that was an opposite toothpick. Ice grind the tall quarter into that wedge. I like it. This is a good song for it too. Tooth the sub. You gotta watch the whole video to get the song. That's a big sub to toothpick. Damn, foot jam whip, drop tooth? Or nose pick whip. 450 nose the hip. It's very dialed. Hang fiving. Going the distance. Going for speed. Over tooth back over. I like it. Then the 5 nose. To have that dialed enough to just do it in a run. Over, no, that's regular ice. Okay, over ice back over, ice grind, over tooth back over, nose pick whip over the hip. There's so much going on. Foof ice over on the double coping. Nose pick, catch, hold, drop back in, over other toothpick, back over to fakie. It's good, good. Double peg grind. Going in, tooth picking. Nose pick whip to no footed nose pick. Sorry if my voice is raspy. Our trail jam was yesterday and I was yelling a lot. Long hang 5. Whoa! Okay, what do you even call that when both feet are on the pegs but no hands are on? Wow. Big Canadian on the extension. Downside nose pick whip to no footer, holding it. Damn, if downside nose pick whip wasn't hard enough already, that's crazy. Nose pick whip, holding it forever. Coming in, downside nose pick whip in a line. Wow. Nice Canadian on the quedge. Nose pick the wall. Nose pick up to toothpick. That's good. He's moving the 50 sign. Nose drop, tooth half bar in. Toothpick half bar in. Holy crap. Nose to tooth to fakie. This is a run. That was a run by a 50-year-old man, titan, savage, shredder. I didn't even get to call out that line because it was the one before was so good. 540 nose pick, no footer. Curve wall ride to manual to ice bunk. It's good too. What do we got? Canadian over that hip, crazy hip. Double nose pick whip. Holding it after he catches it before going in. That just shows like, yeah, I got it. Kneel nose pick to no footed nose pick over, then nose pick whip over the spine back. Canadian over the hitching post, kinda nose pick over, really. Jeez, nose pick whip to whip back. No foot nose, tooth, no foot, going back in fakie because he can. Whoa, that's a steep quarter. I thought he was gonna go over. Cool ice to fakie on that. Toothpick. Jeez, what do you even call that? Was that a boomerang? Hang 5. 540 hang 5 nose pick? I think. He's stoked. Is he wearing a Poor Boy Steve shirt right there? Do we got a Poor Boy Steve shout out? It's looking like a Poor Boy Steve shirt. Clint Millar, you rule, man. Let's just go ahead and click through this again real quick if we can. Get to the highlights. Nose pick to ice to toothpick to fakie. I mean, they're all highlights. We'll just click through it and whatever we come to is what we'll watch again. Man, so much good stuff. I remember this Canadian. I mean, that's a big sub. Toothpick no footer. The fakie. Clicking through. Got the 270 over ice. 270 tap over ice to fakie. Toothpick in. This is a big sub to toothpick as well. I mean, that is not small by any means. Let's see. The long hang 5 over tooth run. 540 nose in a run. Ice grind, I didn't get to call that one out. Then the other over tooth, right? No, not yet. Other over tooth was back to fakie. Nose pick whipping over that hip. Boof ice over on the spine. Double coping makes it much harder. Then this is the over opposite. So technically a lot of people who do over tooths do it on their opposite peg so they can spin into it regular. So this is over tooth spinning opposite into your normal peg for the over tooth, but then spinning regular back out to fakie. It's a little complex and complicated, but that's how a lot of people do it, the opposite peg way. Because spinning normal into it is easier than spinning opposite into it. And trust me, I know because I've done over tooth back over on my normal peg, spinning opposite into it, and it's hard. Nose pick whip, catching it, throwing the no footer afterwards. Most people are just happy to nose pick whip. Clint is like, nah, mate, I'm gonna catch it, and then I'm gonna take my feet off and just sit there to assert dominance. Long hang 5 in. This double peg grind into that quarter was just a neat use of the park or his backyard. Downside nose pick whip then doing the no footer. Like, once again, just doing it because he can. It's so good. Oh, was that a rolling whiplash? No, the camera was rolling. That was a really cool way of filming it. Then the downside in a line. Dialed. That's the word for that. Let's see. Oh yeah, the half bar line. This was super good as well. Going into the, how do you get into it? Yeah, there's the nose to tooth, half bar spinning in. So what you have to keep in mind here is that his front brake lever is on the opposite side now because his bars are backwards. Then he goes into a toothpick, fork offset, totally weird, on his other peg. And then half bars back to normal bars. And then isn't even done yet. Does a nose to tooth to fakie. Why not? This one, or no, the one after this. That feeble though across that quarter is just neat. Very controlled to be able to do that because it's super easy to just go shoop and have your bike fly out from underneath you. I think it's the next clip or one very soon. Not yet. The 540 no-footed nose pick. Great trick. Yeah, it's a couple clips away. We're getting there. The weird hip nose pick. Double nose pick, then holding it for authority. So he does nose pick, no foot, to kneel, to no foot, leaning it back, throwing it back, killing it. Then the nose pick whip back over. He always catches with both feet before he goes in, and it's amazing. When you see people do nose pick whips or foot jam whips are a little harder to catch before you go in, but when you see people do nose pick whips, they're not catching them and then going in very often. You know, Rob Ridge will do that. But when you're talking, like we're talking about Clint Millar and Rob Ridge here. Two riders, pretty sure Rob is over 50 at this point. Two riders over 50 who are doing tricks that people under 50 can rarely do. Like there's barely anyone under 50 that can do these tricks. Nose pick whip, throwing it back the other way. And not only did he throw it back the other way, he caught his pedal on the left side, kept his right foot off, then kicked it and went back in. Man, I feel like I'm like overanalyzing this, but it's just so good. It's worth it. No footed nose, dropped a tooth, no footer to fakie. Then this neat steep quarter setup. I was suspicious that he hit his peg here. Nope, he did just catch the fakie. Thought he might have done a Smith backwards down it when I was not fully locked in there. I must have missed that hang whatever thing. I don't even know what you call this. So he's spinning into it 540, but he gets to 180, then I guess downside whips kind of, but the bike doesn't fully move. So I wouldn't call that downside. I feel like that's kind of like a 540 nose pick boomerang. I'm not sure what you even call that. It's not quite downside. You know, for it to be a downside, you have to, but he's like halfway. I don't know. He's at 270. He's at 270 almost when he kicks it. And then it has to come back, but it only goes like 40 degrees. Then he catches it in Canadian and goes in. Clint, if you watch this, I just need you to tell me what that was because I can't even figure it out. It's too crazy. And then the last clip, so good. Both feet are off the pedals. He's in a hang 5 position doing a 540 nose pick. How amazing. How good. Too damn good. Now we need to find this hang 5 thingy. Where did it go? I'm trying to keep right there. We found it right there. What is happening there? I mean, it's a flatland trick, obviously. And he's on the front pegs with no hands on, nose manual across the skate park. what's it called, Flatland people? 'Cause I don't know. Regardless, Clint Millar, you are a legend. The fact that you are 50 and able to ride the way that you do is a testament to everyone who rides right now, in that you don't quit when you get old. You get old when you quit. And Clint Millar is killing it and still doing it. So thank you for watching this react. Thank you for doing what you do, Clint, both in Colony as well as the bike shop. I forget the name of it offhand that you started working with, and riding and giving people hope that they can ride even close to what you do at an older age. It's inspiration to all of us. So thank you, Clint. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video.